decided to spend some time exploring Mount Rainier National Park. And this is one of my favorite places to get back down to earth, breathe, clear and free my mind, as well as collect my thoughts. This is one of the most therapeutic places in the United States, in my opinion. What's going on, gang? Back in Mount Rainier National Park, taking it easy, hiking, exploring, breathing. It feels so good to be back in nature. And as I get older, these moments, these hikes, are more than a want. They are a need. I require this to bring me back down to earth. It's a nice cool breeze cooling us down. Beautiful view. As I always say, this is what it's all about, right?
That's what life is about.
Living life to the fullest.
And the nature.
Living life to the fullest.
What?
And getting back into nature. Getting yourself back down to earth. Finding peace and solitude. The older I get, the more I need this. I don't just want this, I literally need it. I need to escape from society and culture. It's necessary for my longevity and my mentality. And what better way to escape than to Mount Rainier National Park? You know, I was thinking on the way up, no matter what you're going through in life, no matter how hard it is, regardless of what it is, one of the best things you could possibly do is to escape into nature and just lose yourself and just move. Enjoy the views, smell the fresh air, listen to the sounds of nature. So therapeutic. Made it to La Push, and I'm loving and living that coastal life today, baby. That air is so refreshing. When I go to the Pacific Northwest coast, I feel so energized and rejuvenated. The waves, the air, that fresh sea breeze just energizes my soul, rejuvenates my mentality, and I always feel ready for an adventure, which is why I love going to the coast. Usually when I start my road trip in Washington, I always go to either the Oregon coast or Washington coast because it's truly one of the most invigorating places. Just hearing those waves gives you so much energy and empowers you, prepares you for a journey. What's going on, gang? The time has come. It's road trip time, baby. 'Cause you know how we do. I got the whole truck cleaned and ready to rock and roll. Man, look how cozy this bad boy looks, right, Danielle?
Definitely.
An epic summer road trip. I plan on spending at least minimum 12 days on the open road and exploring numerous national parks, state parks, campgrounds, you name it. I can't wait. I'm so excited for this journey. And it's July, so it's nice and warm. I'll be comfortable in my truck. I wanted to take a moment to talk a little bit about how important it is to take care of your vehicle when you plan on traveling, especially across country. So something that I like to utilize is seafoam. Now this is just one example of a fantastic product that you can utilize to not only enhance your performance when traveling, enhance your gas mileage, but also enhance the longevity of your vehicles. This is critical. Take care of your vehicle. Your vehicle will take care of you. Traveling across the country, stacking up the miles, visiting beautiful places and indulging life, you have to make sure you're putting the highest quality products inside your vehicle so that your vehicle can perform optimally. Now Danielle, she knows a little bit about that. She went road tripping with me a few months ago, right?
Definitely.
She had herself a good time.
Oh my god.
I still have to do a bit more packing as I'm not leaving until tomorrow. Today I'm just getting the van squared away, cleaned up, ready to rock and roll. Yeah, it's looking great, man. I love this tank. This is honestly one of the best investments I've ever made. It's such a comfortable vehicle, like truly cozy. When I get on the open road, I just kind of live. You know, I don't let anything control my life. I go where I want to go. I end up where I end up. I live how I want to live. I explore where I want to explore. I eat what I want to eat. Whatever happens, happens. That's the bottom line. Done deal to a wrap. Here we are at Panera, getting a little coffee early morning.
Oh, that sun's in my face.
Getting ready for another big road trip.
I'm so excited.
Words cannot describe how excited I am for this one. I need this road trip, real talk. But today we changed it up. Usually I get Starbucks. Today we got Panera. And I got the king size. Ooh. I'm fixing to get hopped up on all kinds of caffeine.
Ooh, this smells so good, Peter.
Let's see what Danielle has over here. What do you got over here?
It smells so good.
Ooh, let me get closer.
It's like a fancy breakfast sandwich.
Take a bite. Oh yeah. Get it.
Nice.
Ooh.
So good. It's probably one of the best breakfast sandwiches I've ever had in my life. It's like a buttered roll.
So basically I just get brioche. Is it brioche?
Brioche.
Brioche. I always pronounce it wrong. Sorry, gang. Brioche, double scrambled egg, double cheese, a little Monterey Jack, a little butter, a little pepper. And that's about it. Pretty simple. Of course, we got two of them.
The bread is so flaky and perfect.
Let me get some air time. Okay, gang, so I just got my sandwich now. Check this out.
How is it?
Always good. I love Panera because everything is fresh. Fresh baked bread, all the food is made in-house, whereas in Starbucks, they usually just throw stuff in the heater. So good. So, we have a massive trip planned, and I'm going to be running you guys and gals through the itinerary in just a moment. But just to give you an idea of what we plan on doing, instead of going west like we did on the last road trip, this time we're going north, up towards Montana and Wyoming. Now, depending on the crowds, we may or may not check out Yellowstone and Grand Teton, but we will definitely be spending a lot of time exploring Montana. And Danielle wanted to check out Rocky Mountain, so we had to head over to Colorado.
I'm so excited.
This is really cool. We signed up for the monthly Panera coffee subscription, which enables you to get unlimited coffee every day, all day. And we got the next few months for free. I don't pay a dime until September, actually October. And we get these king-size coffees for free. And the coffee is amazing. I absolutely love the iced coffee. How you like that coffee?
It's really good.
And we could save a lot of money doing this because when we go to Starbucks on these road trips, we end up spending like 25 to 30 bucks every single day. Every morning we get our coffee. Whereas this time we're only spending about 12 bucks total because we get the coffees for free. And then we only spend like 6 bucks on the sandwiches, which in my opinion are way better than the Starbucks sandwiches. What do you think? And that's the secret to successful road tripping. Every time you travel, every time you road trip, you find new ways to save money, new ways to capitalize on your road trip, new ways to enjoy the journey, accentuate the journey, add sprinkles on the cake. And this is just a new sprinkle, a changing of the coffee routine because we get tired of having caramel macchiatos every single day, every morning on the road trip. So it's just cool to change it up, and king size is always a good size. That was pretty bad.
That was really bad.
Hey, whatever. All right.
You sound like you're doing a commercial at this point. Like, just talk about the road trip. Talk about fun things.
I'm just really excited about it. My coffee's a I'm just stoked about it, dude. It's like fucking... It's a great deal.
No, it is a great deal if you're trying to save money, like, and like actually stay up.
Exclusively sponsored by Panera Bread. This road trip. Go get your coffee subscription now.
Okay, now it's time.
So the tank is clean and mean and ready to rock. Ooh. Exclusively and sponsored by Panera subscription. And look at this. I suffer from a little bit of anxiety. I'll be the first to admit that. I get a little anxious, and I was just looking for a product to support with my anxiety. And this is the first product in probably a decade that's actually working. The good stuff. Check it. Yeah, it's called Joy-Filled Happy Healthy Hippie. Spent hours cleaning this the other day. I literally wiped down every inch of this entire van. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Like, I wiped down this entire thing. I disinfected the entire van, vacuumed this bad boy. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys and gals an idea of what to expect on this journey, as we plan on spending at least minimum 10 days on the open road, 12 days max. Check the route out. So, day one, we plan on spending quality time in Washington. We're heading over to the coast, baby.
I'm excited.
Danielle has been wanting to check out Hoh Rainforest for a few years. I already went and I loved it. Hoh Rainforest is incredible. So we decided to start our journey at Hoh Rainforest. And then we're hitting the coast to check out Ruby Beach. And then after that, it's a straight shot westward bound all the way to Portland, Oregon, where we'll probably end up taking it easy and having a dinner. And then tomorrow in Portland, around Portland, we plan on checking out a bunch of waterfalls and stuff like that. So that's the first few days. We're going to be spending quality time in the Pacific Northwest. And then eastbound on the 84. We're going to be cruising on the 84 all the way through Oregon. And then we plan on taking a detour to explore Walla Walla, which is a place I've been wanting to check out for a really long time. Walla Walla Lake, incredible hikes, incredible views, incredible mountain ranges. After we're done checking that out, we plan on heading north, back up towards Washington, possibly taking a stop in Spokane, checking out a few hikes along the way. once we reach Spokane, Montana bound, baby. Cruising through Montana. So many plans. That's the ultimate goal. The first few days. As you can see, I plan everything extensively. I don't mess around when I travel. He who fails to plan, plans to fail. It's very important to make sure you plan your trip according. So critical. You have to know what to expect, know where you're going, so that you can budget according, have a good idea of all the places you're going to be visiting, just in case you can't visit a certain place because it's, packed or it's closed. You have other options along the way, an ace in the hole, if you will. Also, we need to discuss how to take care of your vehicle on a road trip, because this is critical. And I'm going to make this really fast and brief. So something that I did yesterday, which is of the utmost importance when traveling cross country, something that everyone needs to understand and do when doing these road trips, taking care of your vehicle. If you take care of your vehicle will take care of you. So don't slack when it comes to fluids. For example, me personally, I use high mileage seafoam on the tank. I put 1 container of high mileage seafoam in the crankcase oil, 1 in the gas tank. I use a trans-tune in the transmission fluid. Top the engine coolant. Make sure you top your windshield wiping fluid. Always take care of your vehicle. This is so important. If you take care of your vehicle on a road trip, your vehicle will take care of you. Anyway, after Montana, you're planning on heading south, baby. Spending a little bit of time in Wyoming, possibly checking out Grand Teton and or Yellowstone. Probably not though, because apparently the crowds are insane this time of the year. And to be honest, the main reason why me and Danielle travel is to find peace, solitude, mental clarity. So we probably will avoid that and check out other things along the way that are less populated. In fact, there is this one area that I really, really want to check out. It looks so cool. It's called Thermopolis in Wyoming. Thermopolis is the largest town in Hot Springs County. And there's these beautiful mountain ranges and hot springs that you can swim in, and it just looks incredible. And from what I'm reading the reviews, it's less populated, it's much quieter, and it's a better option if you're looking to avoid the crowds of Yellowstone. So, after Wyoming, back to South Dakota, one of my favorite places. We're cruising straight through there. Plan on checking so many things out in South Dakota. Of course, we have to go to Wall. We haven't checked out the Wall Market yet.
Oh,
we have to check out the Wall Market. And
tell them what the Wall Market is. Some of them don't know.
Well, the Wall Market is one of the biggest markets in South Dakota. And South Dakota is full of farming country. And truthfully, there aren't many markets and options out there, especially when you get deep out in the back country. Wall Market is advertised galore along the way as you're traveling on the freeway. They market so well. Their advertising is off the charts. Every time we go there, though, we end up getting there too late and it's closed. So this time we plan on starting our journey in South Dakota very early so that we can actually visit the Wall Market. And then possibly, I'm thinking possibly after we check out the Wall Market in South Dakota, I'm thinking what we can do is go to Saddle Pass Trailhead, spend some quality time in Badlands again, but at sunset, because Badlands is one of our favorite national parks.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It's such an incredible place.
And the animals are always out at sunset.
At sunset, yeah. So we'll spend some quality time there at sunset. And then we're going to be driving through Nebraska. We plan on stopping in Omaha, check out the zoo, maybe go to an IMAX theater.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
The list goes on, gang. We'll be visiting caverns and caves, possibly taking a detour to West Virginia, driving through Ohio, Pennsylvania, you name it. This trip is going to be legendary. I mean, I can run through everything I plan on doing, but it would take hours. I mean, look at that. I plan extensively. And this is something that you have to remember. 2 things. Take care of your vehicle, and your vehicle will take care of you. First and foremost, the most important part of traveling. Number 2, plan extensively. Oh, and I forgot number 3. Another thing is don't rush. Have fun. Take your time. Live moment to moment. The whole point of a road trip is to get out of your routine. Get back down to earth. Live free. Enjoy life. And not stress. So with that being said, let me have a sip of this Java. exclusively sponsored by Panera subscription.
Shut up.
We're on the open road, boys. We're here at the whole rainforest, getting ready to check out some seriously lush nature, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wandering around the whole rainforest, and a few people mentioned they saw a bear a few feet off the trail. So right now I'm just looking for that bear, hoping to get a glimpse and maybe a few shots. So when you are expecting an animal encounter like this, it's very important to be quiet. Right, Daniel? Let's just go find us a bear. Relaxing here in the whole rainforest, breathing, taking it all in as always, enjoying that peace and relaxation, solitude that me and Daniel chase on a daily basis. Listening to those birds chirp. Amazing. Such peace. This is the good stuff. This is what we like. Give me a kiss on the cheek right here. Yeah, man, Pete. So, after searching for about 30 to 40 minutes, unfortunately, no bear. But we have an entire cross-country trip planned, and I promise animal encounters. Right?
Yeah. Can't wait to see some animals and pet them.
That's the goal, even if we have to go to a petting zoo, the easy route. Right? We're going to petting zoos as we travel across the country. Check it. What's going on, crew? Taking it easy. After some really delightful cardio. Hanging tough. Enjoying this peace and solitude over here in nature. We're just relaxing, taking it all in. Words cannot describe how good it feels to be back on the coast. Nothing beats the Pacific Northwest coast. The temperature plummeted about 10 miles from Ruby. And it went from 80 to like 65 degrees. The good stuff. That cold air makes my skin feel so good. But right now I'm just wandering around Ruby Beach exploring, indulging the Pacific Northwest coast, following Danielle around. You know, on these road trips, as always, I tend to reflect and think a lot. And on this road trip, thus far, I've been thinking about what I need as an adult. Not just what I want, what I need to thrive, become more successful, to be happy. And the one thing that I need more than anything is something of a cold coastal climate. That's what I enjoy the most. As most of my ancestors came from cold coastal climates, such as Dublin, Ireland, and County Cork, Ireland, Denmark, you name it. So for me, the cold coastal lifestyle is everything. I thrive in these conditions, even colder. And as you get older, it's so important to discover these things about yourself. It's critical to figure out who you are, what you need, so that you can accommodate and thrive. It's so important to discover yourself as you continue to age and evolve. As you get older, one of the most important aspects of growing is evolving. Learning more about yourself every day, and not just learning more about yourself, but learning more about how to cater to yourself so that you can live the best possible life and enjoy your life and unlock your maximum potential. Unbelievable. And as I get older, I tend to think about a lot of things like this. I think about, how can I accommodate my lifestyle to the extent of succeeding and unlocking my true potential? Because believe it or not, if we're happy, we can accomplish more. If we're comfortable, we can succeed more. So it's very important to cater to yourself. Splurge and enjoy yourself. Enjoy life. And look out for yourself. Look out for your best interest, ultimately. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself like number one. Because at the end of the day, you are. So love yourself. And just enjoy this journey. Man, it feels good to be back on the coast. Oh my God, I love this. This is what I truly love the most. The cold coastal life, the Pacific Northwest coast, the clouds, the breeze. Taking it all in. Okay gang, so me and Danielle came up with a new content to add to our movies. So we love sweets, especially Danielle. She can't get enough sweets. On our last road trip, when we visited the Grand Canyon, we found a fudge shop. And we had some of the best fudge ever.
Tell them what flavors.
I believe it was chocolate, and then Danielle said strawberry cheesecake. And the strawberry cheesecake was, dude, it melted in your mouth. It tasted so good. And it got me thinking, maybe we should go on a hunt for fudge. So we decided, on our way across the country, we're going to visit multiple candy shops, chocolate shops, fudge shops, and hunt for the best fudge in America. Stay tuned for all kinds of sweet action. What's going on, crew? Still in Washington. We've been exploring and driving all day, and we're still in Washington. Not making much progress, but having the time of our lives. So, I had to stop and get some gas, and I picked up a few snacks. Now, something that I always like to consume when I'm traveling, hard-boiled eggs. These bad boys keep my testosterone up, provide lots of vitamins and minerals the body needs. Danielle's behind me. We fix and eat big. Now here's the thing. Now, I just want to be clear. Me and Danielle, we rarely eat dirty. We are very healthy people. We eat clean year-round. But when we get on the open road, in a pinch, occasionally, we like to change it up. And
I washed my hands.
we decided to try Carl's Jr. because they released a Beyond Burger, fake meat, and it is fantastic and somewhat healthy. So occasionally we stop and get a Beyond Burger. I'll give you a look in just a minute. And they're good, right?
Yeah, can we eat them already? I'm hungry.
Really good. We haven't eaten anything all day, as you can see. My face is getting sunken in. But I love that about getting on the open road, living humble, being hungry, and indulging life. Again, gang, we don't usually eat dirty, but this isn't that dirty. Danielle did some extensive research. But apparently this Beyond Meat is legit. It's made from pea protein. It's got a little coconut oil. The good stuff. Now, what does this taste like?
It tastes really good.
Does it taste like real meat?
Yes.
Take a bite.
Really good.
Does it taste like real meat?
Mm-hmm.
So there you have it. It tastes like real meat. My turn. It's crazy because it literally tastes like real beef. I'm not kidding, guys. This is probably the best fake burger that I've had yet.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Better than the Impossible. Better than all of them.
When you're super hungry, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's even better. So we woke up after a terrible night of sleep.
That was the worst.
Man, oh man, we can tell you some stories. Everyone thinks that traveling across the country is always good times, and usually it is. But every now and then, you have some really awkward encounters with some really weird people. Which is why you always gotta be on guard when traveling. It's very important. Always look out for yourself. But anyway, regardless of all that, Starbucks. We got my venti caramel macchiato, like I do. Iced with no ice, a little bit of salted sea salt caramel foam on top. You know how we do. The good stuff. Today, I went with the venti. I'm going big. Cause I'm feeling bold. Check this out. That's some good espresso. Over here we got Danielle's Grande. And Danielle is ready to show you the goods. What do we got here, eh?
I got a plain bagel. I wanted everything bagel, but they ran out. But it's still just as good.
Wow.
With some cream cheese.
What an exquisite breakfast.
So Peter and I wanted a bagel for a while because when we were at Ruby Beach, we kept smelling the aroma of bagels. And
yeah, so let me explain this.
we're craving that.
When we visited Ruby Beach, for some weird reason, I don't know why, but it smelled like bagels being freshly baked. Like bagels with salt on top. It smelled so good. I don't know how or why it was smelling like that, but we smelled it the whole time, and we've been craving bagels since. Maybe we were just really hungry. Regardless,
That beach smelled really good.
the beach smelled amazing. It was probably the best beach we've ever been to. Ruby Beach is absolutely exquisite. If you haven't been to the Washington coast, you absolutely, positively have to go. Ruby Beach needs to be on the top of your bucket list. What else we got?
We got a tomato mozzarella panini.
Tomato mozzarella.
And
You know me, I gotta get my tomato mozzarella. Always.
it smells so good.
And Danielle had to get an Impossible breakfast sandwich.
It's like stuck to the bag because it's so hot. But we got an impossible breakfast sandwich with the melted cheese.
So that's breakfast today. And as always, we will continue to vlog throughout this entire journey. So stay tuned, sit back, kick your feet up, and enjoy the show. Today, we're checking out waterfalls. So join us. I need to eat.
Peter and I found this beautiful field of flowers. Isn't it so pretty? This bee is loving life.
Yeah, it's nice, right?
I've never seen How is it? How is it? Is it cold?
What's up?
Is it cold?
No, dude, it's like perfect.
Really?
Perfect, yeah, perfect. It's working, dude.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that cold is so good.
How do you like Portland?
I love Portland.
Beautiful. Look at those gains while you drive. We gotta feed those gains. So we got this veggie omelet full of all kinds of goodies. Hash browns, sourdough toast. Peter got a Chipotle bowl. I got a burrito. What else did we get,
Just
Peter?
the basics. We didn't go too crazy today.
So we're here at Home Goods and Peter's picking out some healthy snacks so we don't get some junk food at Pilot and Love's.
We need snacks. Stat, man, because your boy is losing some serious weight. Let's see what we got here. Let's go with mango and pineapple. Thank you.
Yeah, let's get mango
Ooh,
and pineapple.
figs and apples.
Oh, that might be better.
Loaded with fiber too. Good for digestion, healthy, nutritious, and non-GMO verified. Yeah, Home Goods is fantastic. So, let's see how much sugar. Not bad. Only 6 grams.
Go.
What's going on, gangs? We got news. We just had an interesting experience.
gonna take a right.
Let's go right, wherever it takes us. We end up.
We finally found the graffiti bus and we're gonna go check it out now. What do you think of this little town, Peter?
I gotta say, one of my favorite things about traveling is just wandering around the middle of nowhere and just coming upon an old abandoned town. And that's exactly what this is. It's just so intriguing, all that mystery, right?
It is.
And this is just really interesting to me. A random bus in the middle of nowhere full of graffiti. We gotta check it out. We gotta check it out. Why not, right? Look at this thing. These are some of my favorite moments road tripping. Just wandering around in the middle of nowhere. Very few people around, checking out weird things like this. Right, Danielle?
This is the best. It's so interesting.
This would be a really cool ice cream truck.
It would be.
Like if you just rolled up into town with this bad boy loaded with ice cream, man, the whole neighborhood would clean you out, right?
This time, Peter.
So we decided to cruise up step 2 to check out the views, but unfortunately it's a smoky day in middle of Washington. It's so quiet up here.
Let's investigate.
Let's check it out. I can't believe how quiet it is.
I love it. That's the solitude we were chasing, right?
My ears are ringing right now. Unfortunately, gang, it's a little smoky today, but normally the view here would be absolutely breathtaking. Farms as far as the eyes can see. I'll tell you what though, it's worth coming up here just to experience the peace and quiet.
My ears are ringing.
It's so quiet, your ears will literally ring. If you need peace and solitude, step 2.
There's no one here.
It's so quiet.
My ears are ringing so loudly. So we found this abandoned gas station in the middle of nowhere.
made it to Montana. And as you can see, it's a beautiful day. Just the way I like it, rainy, cold, and cloudy. So, we just went to the mall and purchased a few things, and we figured we would share our haul. First and foremost, I picked out something super cool and super smooth. Check this out. Into the night. Man, it smells good. So this is a fragrance for females. What store did we get this from?
Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body Works. Danielle was looking for a new spray, and I found this one, and I thought it smelled so good. It's called Into the Night from Bath and Body Works. If you ladies and gents are looking for a super cool and super smooth new spray, this is the ticket. It smells so good. It's a culmination of the musk and patchouli that really hits the spot. Next up, I decided to pick up some organic white sage as I wanted to perform something of a purifying ritual. I figured this is our sacred space as we travel, so why not purify it? Yeah. Keep it positive up in here. So we also purchased a few books because when I'm driving long distances, I like to keep my mind occupied. Because an occupied mind is a focused mind, is safe, ultimately. So we picked up 3 books, one of which I plan on reading on my own, and thus far is absolutely intriguing. Probably one of the most fascinating books I've ever dived into. The Ancient Language of Sacred Sound, the Acoustic Science of the Divine. Truly fascinating stuff. Now Danielle picked out these 2 and has been reading them to me as we drive. And we picked these both up at Barnes & Noble's. The Medicine Bag, Shamanic Rituals and Ceremonies for Personal Transformation. Super cool. Yeah, lately me and Danielle have been getting into new spiritual rituals to uplift our souls, ease our anxiety, and ultimately enhance our lives. Because that's what life is all about, right, Danielle?
Yeah.
Living our best lives, kicking ass and taking names, and adding a little icing on the cake. Oh, check out here. We got the Golden Book of Fortune Telling. Check this out. Super cool.
Why don't you read them a page of the book so they understand what it's about?
Nah, no need. They get the gist of it. So this is basically more than just a book based on fortune telling, in my opinion. It's a really interesting spiritual guide to help you make the right decisions in life by enhancing your understanding of oneself. Sounds complex, right? So anyway, we picked up a few things. We're hanging tough in the tank. Oh, and we also picked up in Bath and Body Works this Wicked Apple antibacterial hand gel. Gotta stay fresh, gotta stay clean, and gotta smell good on the open road. Thus far, this journey has been absolutely amazing. We've been to so many cool places, and the weather, as you can see, has been fantastic. I know most people would think, what the hell is wrong with him? That's not good weather. To me, this is good weather. I love the rain. I love cloudy days. Most of all, I love the cold, so this is perfection. Because I'm making all sorts of gains. Check this out. Okay, sorry gang, I'm acting really immature. I've been in this van for a long time. 4 straight days, and things are getting a little wild. Next up, we need a meal. So what do we do?
And a workout.
Yeah, we're both thinking about hitting the gym because I haven't hit the gym in like 3 days. Starting to feel a little flat. I like to feel pumped, big and strong. So we might hit the gym. I haven't decided yet. I do need a workout. But most importantly, we need a meal stat. Me and Danielle decided to stop at Albertano's authentic Mexican food.
I'm hungry.
And we hungry.
I got some fish tacos. Tell them what you got here.
I got the shrimp plate. And it looks good.
We're gonna split half and half.
So stay tuned. Because we about to eat big. At Albertano's. That's about all I got, gang. record everything. Unbelievable. Look how big these bones are. Unbelievable. Mountains, breathing that fresh air, enjoying that cold breeze on my skin. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It feels so good. Words cannot describe how much I appreciate solitude and peace and quiet in the cold mountains. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. It's what I chase as often as they possibly can to, as I always say, invigorate my soul and get back down to earth. The sun, it just peaked on this beautiful day and is warming my skin nicely. It just feels so good to be back in the mountains. These are the moments that I cherish the most in my life, and I'll remember until the day I die. Those moments deep in nature, when you're all alone, just you and your thoughts, reflecting and indulging. My goodness, truly incredible. As I get older, I slowly but surely learn more and more about what I value the most in my personal life. What I need the most to not only thrive, but survive. And I've come to the realization at 33 years old, it took 33 years to figure this out, that I require peace and solitude in order to be happy. And my psychologist that I was required to see as a psychology major asked me a great question. What is the number one thing I need in my life in order to be happy? And is a fantastic question that I believe everybody should ask themselves at least once. What do you truly need in order to be happy? And it's not a question you should answer right now. It's a question that you need to think about and reflect on. Because the longer you think about it, the longer you let that seed grow, the better your answer will be. And I've come to the conclusion that I need peace and solitude more than anything. In fact, if I don't have my peace and solitude, I start to get a little crazy. I start to lose my mind. And that's why I love these trips, these vacations, these road trips across America, traveling to some of the most beautiful places on planet Earth, and getting away from society, civilizations, technology, all that stuff. Although I do indulge technology, even on these journeys, as you can see. It's just a great opportunity to, like I had mentioned previously, not only reflect, but find out who we are, what we need, what we want, what makes us feel good, what brings us back down to earth, anchors us, and enables us to not only succeed, but accomplish our goals in the most stellar fashion possible. And this is exactly what does that for me. This enables me to get home and kick ass. Peace and solitude in the mountains. And that cold breeze makes it all the better. Yeah, me and Danielle have been wandering in the mountains for a while, just enjoying this as much as possible. And I can't get enough of this. I just can't get enough. I'm so happy to be here. So happy to be back in the mountains. Here she comes. She's rocking that Rocky Mountain National Park sweatshirt.
Give me a hug.
Sure does feel good to be back in nature. How good does it feel, huh?
It's so nice.
That nice cold breeze.
Around at all.
And that's the best part, right? Peace and solitude.
Places are absolutely incredible.
It's a dream. Yeah, it's a dream for sure. So have you been able to answer that question yet? The one question that drives us all? That one question that we all need to reflect upon? What is that one thing you need more than anything else to be happy?
I need to see beauty surrounding me, I would say at least every other day.
Well, there you have it.
Beauty is nature, an animal, just like solitude, get with that.
There you have it.
You need to go hiking, you need to walk around in nature, you need to see the beauty and experience it in real life, not just see pictures of it. Wish to go there eventually.
This is beauty. It's something about the elevation that I absolutely love and am addicted to. I love the cold. I love the peace. Most importantly, I love that solitude. There's just something about being alone, right?
It really is.
Being alone with nobody around. Nobody dictating your actions. What you have to say, what you want to say, what you're thinking, what you want to think, how you feel. There's nothing dictating you. You're just living as naturally as you're supposed to and as you can. Solitude at its finest. Park at the bottom or we'll walk up and get a little workout, okay?
Okay.
That cold air in my skin is like heaven. Ooh, I love the cold. Oh, check out this view. Give or take 11,000 elevation, and it feels so good. I think I'm the only one up here wearing a tank top. It just feels so good, refreshing, invigorating to be back into nature, back here in the mountains, living life to the fullest and genuinely enjoying every second. I want to share with you one of my favorite snacks while traveling. One of my favorite snacks ever. Oh, licorice, man. When it comes to snacking, you gotta have that licorice. Very few things in life come close to snacking on some licorice. You know what I'm saying?
So pretty.
What's going on, gang? Cruising through Wyoming, making our way to South Dakota to check out Custer State Park. Check this out. So we made it to this little city called Custer, South Dakota. It's like the gateway to Custer State Park and Mount Rushmore. It's actually a really nice area. A lot going on, lots of people. We should check out Wild Bill's Antique Mall, what do you say?
Yeah, we should do that after we do this hike.
Beautiful homes. Really cozy up here in the mountains. Fresh and clean air. I gotta say, pretty awesome vibes out here.
Pretty.
Life on the open road. Gotta love it. Checking out new places every day of the week. Can't beat that, right? Your Passivati boy. Outside view of the Custer. Here, boys. Absolutely stunning.
You look like a spider monkey. Ah! What the heck? Now you look like a tree frog. Are you doing this on purpose?
going on, crew? Basking in the sun on this beautiful day. Taking it easy. Enjoying this beautiful view over here. Check this out. Loving life, doing what we do. Beautiful views all around. We got Danielle over here hanging tough. Just living our best life. That's what we do. Because life is too short. Gotta make the best of it every day. 3 hours later, still climbing, baby. Ooh. Legs are pumped.
Drugstore. We've been trying to go to this place for a really long time. Ah, it's closed. Oh, that's so pretty. This stuff is so pretty. This is really old-fashioned and cool. Look at all these paintings. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, that's so cute.
Now I can't. Now I don't know. I guess like Michael? Yeah, how I
have to make up my mind now, Aaron.
Come on.
Yeah, I've got my purse on. That report still.
Huh, it's so pretty.
As far as the
like this little guy.
Oh, you don't want to be pet. Okay. He doesn't like it.
Man, you are one large pig. All he wants to do is eat and sleep all day. Look at these big boys.
That was so funny.
I've never seen one up close before, have you?
Gang, so we made it to the East Coast, New York bound, baby. About 2 hours away from home, sweet home, and we had to stop at our favorite Panera for coffee, bright and early in the morning. You can tell I'm near New York. The accent's coming out. Feeling crazy. We got over here an egg sandwich for breakfast. Love that, some pumpkin spice muffin. Munchkin bag. Extra large iced coffee. We do what we do. Of course, Danielle's got her egg sandwich. Double egg, double cheese. Just the way we do
so
it.
good.
Take a bite of that bad boy. Yeah.
Mmm.
Delicious.
Really good. Really.
Another epic journey. Another long road trip. So many memories, so many experiences. The end of another journey. But the journey just begins because now we're in New York and we can have some fun. Take it easy, explore the East Coast in style. So many plans. But I need to eat. Hey, give me some air time. Check these out.
How was it? So we're out here in New York with a campfire. My grandpa's coming along for the campfire as well.
What's going on, gang? Your main man Pete here. He's got some really sweet scotch. My main man Charlie, the old fucking Bronco. How you feeling, Charlie?
So-so.
Like $1 million, huh?
He came down here fast.
He did. He's a
He's
speedster.
really fast.
My main man over here, 91 years young, right?
Yeah, no socks.
91 years young. A bucking Bronco over here. We got Danielle in town. Just a family hanging tough, enjoying a campfire. The good stuff. Got that fire burning nice today. Back in Hudson Valley, taking it easy, loving life. What do you think? How's it feel to be home?
It feels so great. I can't wait to enjoy some scotch and just sit here by the campfire and listen to the nature sounds.
What's going down in your neck of the woods?
You're here.
This is my main man, Charlie.
Oh boy.
91 years young. At the Panera Bread in New York. Back in the old stomping grounds. As always, we got a big old iced coffee over here. Danielle's a lightweight. We got the medium. They got the king size. Delicious breakfast sandwich as always. Hanging tough. What do you think?
It's really good.
Yeah, let's get it. Get a bite of that good stuff. Oh yeah.
I still see some sunflowers.
So we are here in Minnewaska State Park at Gertrude's Nose Trail Checker. Hanging tough, indulging nature, living life and loving life, doing whatever it takes. Got Danielle here, hanging tough. What do you say, Danielle?
I want to go swimming after this hike. This area looks so nice to swim.
Very peaceful. A quality day with some quality cardio after a long road trip. Me and Danielle need to tighten it up and lean out a bit
We ate a lot
after
of food.
3,000 plus miles
A lot of
and eating a
Panera.
lot of food. A whole lot of Panera gains. So this is our routine. Usually after a long road trip, we spend a lot of time doing cardio, just getting our bodies back in gear, training, and staying in tip-top shape as always. And I'll tell you what, man, it's always fun hiking around in New York. That, my friends, is New York nature at its finest. Absolutely, positively beautiful. Wow, nice. How do you like this hike?
It was gorgeous. I loved it.
Hanging out here with my main man, Walter White. Look at this guy. What's going down, bruh? Shake. My man. Checking out this awesome zoo. What do you think, Danielle?
I love it.
Time to
It's
have some
awesome.
fun, right?
It's perfect.
Hanging tight, loving life.
It's really quiet. That's what I like about us so far.
Oh yeah, that's what we love. Peace and solitude. If you can enjoy something while it's quiet, it's the best case scenario. Over here, apparently, got box turtles. You spot any? So over here we have a beautiful red fox. Wow. As you can see, it was injured,
It was injured by a car.
which is why it's here. They're taking care of it, which I think is so cool.
It's so beautiful.
Yes.
Cage with the fox. Look.
Got my main man, the frog, and this super cool fox.
It's a bullfrog.
Wow,
It's a really big frog. That has to be a lot bigger than my hand.
that's a big boy. Serious business. Whoa, check this out. My main man. I gotta say, this museum is awesome.
I love it.
The animals are very well taken care of.
It's a big fish. Oh, look at that big fish over there.
Let's check out the
Look
snake.
at this really big snake. It's a rat snake.
Ooh, a rat snake.
It eats rats.
It's a big boy. Gotta love how they take care of the injured animals. That's amazing.
That's really pretty.
Wow, beautiful. Hello, little buddy. Beautiful creature.
You're beautiful.
Whoa, the New York weasel. Super cool. And over here, the muskrat. Wow, this place is so awesome.
Whoa, did you see a flying squirrel?
I mean, man, big dog over here.
Drink your water.
A green bowl. This amazing restaurant we just discovered. Yeah, we just ordered a bunch of goodies. And then we're gonna get toppings after, frozen yogurt, but check out that menu. Oh my god. What did you order again?
Chicken quesadilla.
Nice. What did I order? I forgot. I was so excited I forgot.
Empanada with the veggies and cheese, right? Or with, and then what else did you order?
I think I also got the chicken con
And then you got a
queso.
chicken something.
Yeah. He got himself a chicken quesadilla. How is that bad boy?
Really good.
Over here,
Delicious.
green ball hanging tough. So, what is this called again?
That's an empanada.
And this is a arepa. My boy knows. My boy knows all the food lingo. Let's see what's in here. See the inside of this bad boy.
Usually empanadas are damn good.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Ay, ay. Look. I'm too cool for the rules, baby, get off of me. Never need no push, I do it all for me. Keep a couple real hitters, got them on call for me. Money moving, got it in the market where it ought to be. Too true for the flex, baby, don't cap to me. Drop 50, bring 150 right back to me. Keep a couple real hitters, got them on call for me. Money moving, got it in the market where it ought to be. Look, Papa don't preach, teachers don't teach, niggas gon' reach, that's facts. I ain't worried about none of that shit, I'm making that cash stack. Bunch of O's like NASCAR, but it's really more like NASDAQ. Why they thinking that they hot shit when they really more like ass crack? Quarter on me like a referee, niggas hating what they'll never be. Small top with a big bottom, yeah, shorty shaped like a letter D. Let her have it, then I let her be. If you love it, gotta let it grow. Crazy cause you really never know. When I'm hurting, never let it show. I'm a two-tone, two-phone, two-chain, new thing, lame whipper. You a broke ass, low class, no cash, certified lame nigga. I been getting to it like I ought to. Couldn't pick, so I bought two. Understand why your chick came, I'm just trying to figure why she brought you. I'm really reppin' and I'm flexed up, and I ain't gotta tell him I'm next up. Sleep on a nigga, they rest up, but I'm up and I'm getting my checks up. Me and the fellas be high as propellers, ain't shit you could tell us, we great nigga. Looking at niggas like how do you figure, unless you could talk about 8 figures. I'm too cool for the rules, baby, get off of me. Never need no push, I do it all for me. Keep a couple real hitters, got them on call for me. Money moving, got it in the market where it ought to be. Too true for the flex, baby, don't cap to me. Drop 50, bring 150 right back to me. Keep a couple real hitters, got them on call for me. Money moving, got it in the market where it ought to be. Look how we litty, we turned up the city, we raising the bar height. I been finessing, just look at them stressing, yeah, they been up all night. Sipping this water with somebody's daughter, she take what I taught her and build on it. Came in this game on that shit today, ain't in a couple years later, we still on it. Niggas be hating on it, bitches be waiting on it like a new season. I bet an acre on it, I put some paper on it like I'm loose leafing. Buying them assets, build me a cash net, I could fall in. Look at my last bet, ain't got a tiptoe, ho, I'm all in. Think on a level that can't fail, and I roll me a J with the hate mail. Been doing good on the merch sale, all this bread on me look like a bake sale. Tell a young nigga what's really good, I be really good on a jaw jack. Send an email about the bread, I'ma hit you back with the call back. I'm too cool for the rules, baby, get off of me. Never need no push, I do it all for me. Keep a couple real hitters, got them on call for me. Money moving, got it in the market where it ought to be. Too true for the flex, baby, don't cap to me. Drop 50, bring 150 right back to me. Keep a couple real hitters, got them on call for me. Money moving, got it in the market where it ought to be.
Pretty cool. Halloween time. What's your favorite one this year?
I don't know. I gotta look at all of them to decide.
No idea what this costume is, but looks pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it does look pretty cool.
I'm ready for a party, yo. If you show up to a party like this regularly, you would look fresh. This isn't even like Halloween status.
You wanna follow things with my hammer again. I think it's going crazy again.
That's creepy.
Yeah, let's activate it.
Look at me, just as all the others have. Now that I have you, your soul will be mine forever.
Jeez, that's creepy.
Halloween is getting darker and darker every year.
He's taller than you. And you're pretty tall. Oh, shoot.
What's going on, gang? Today, we are here on this beautiful October day, indulging New York during autumn, meandering, dilly-dallying, hanging tight, loving life, playing games, making movies, being a dork as always, as you can see. Beautiful day in New York. The leaves are just starting to fall off the tree. Autumn is officially here. cross-country adventure. As always, I'll be exploring as much as possible and having the best time ever, sharing these experiences with you guys and gals, and living life to the absolute maximum fullest, because that's what life's all about. Living life to the fullest and enjoying every second of this journey, or as much time as we possibly can. So, join me on this journey, have some fun. Washington bound, Pacific Northwest bound, so many plans. So I'm particularly excited about this road trip for two reasons. Number one, I've never actually road tripped across the country by myself, completely alone, without Danielle, the dog, just me and myself, finding peace on the open road. Also, I'm particularly excited about this road trip because October is literally my favorite time to travel. The weather is perfect, and typically the national parks are much quieter in October than, for example, September when we drove to New York. It gets a bit hectic during the summer, but in October you can explore more independently and peacefully. So let's indulge this journey together and have a blast. So I decided to share a few striking thoughts regarding spending quality time on your own and how critical it is to be alone. It's so important. And what I mean by alone is completely alone. Just you and yourself. No pets, no relationships. And that's one of the reasons why I spent so many months alone in New York. Because I felt that I was being consumed by attachments, exterior forces that I was becoming reliance on ultimately. And it's one of the worst things a human can do. Because if you can't rely on yourself, and you can't count on yourself, and you're not comfortable in your own skin for long periods of time, and not capable of managing yourself on your own, then in my opinion, you have no right to rely on anyone or allow anyone to rely on you primarily. So that's why I spent these last 3 months in New York on my own. A majority of the time was spent completely alone, detached from all exterior forces, except a friend on occasion. And I have to say, it has been one of the most beneficial things I have ever done for myself. I've learned to cope on my own through everything. I've learned to experience on my own and indulge those experiences in just as much of a positive way as I would with anyone else. And if you can do that, you can truly live a better, higher quality life, because you're not relying on exterior forces to enjoy life ultimately. So if there's one tip I can give to anyone out there, especially those of you dealing with depression, it's to learn how to live and deal with yourself. The reason why I say that is because this day and age, we rely on exterior forces to thrive and survive. And that's important, don't get me wrong. We need people to live. It's very important. We need people to live. But it's also very important to rely on yourself, because if you can rely on yourself, you develop more confidence and security. That way, when and if shit hits the fan and you're on your own, you can count on yourself in a pinch. So, just sharing my striking thoughts, and I'll be doing this on the entire journey. Spend more time alone, and I promise it will enhance your evolution tremendously. I decided to check out High Lookout State Park in beautiful New Jersey. So I'm enjoying the view, getting ready to enjoy some Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm taking advantage of this situation because I can never find Dunkin' Donuts on the West Coast, unfortunately. So whenever I'm on the East Coast, I try to enjoy it as much as possible. I got 2 breakfast sandwiches, and I'm going to indulge in this beautiful picnic area, enjoy the view. What's going on, gang? So we reached Ohio, and one of my Ohio traditions, every time I reach Ohio, Chipotle! Woo! So I usually get brown rice, black beans, sofritas, mild, sour cream, guac, and a little bit of cheese on top. The sun is shining, and it is so nice. As you can see, I'm also eating a banana. No hands. I've gotten used to driving with my knee. These last 4 road trips. And one time I actually drove 48 miles with just my knee on the freeway. It's pretty easy. But, you know, it's nice to be able to use your hands while you're driving sometimes. To mess with the radio and eat, all that good stuff, all that jazz. So, let's talk about how to eat healthy on the open road. One of the worst things you can do when traveling is what most people actually do, and I used to do it. But because I've road tripped so many times, I've learned how to make the best possible decisions, because if you eat healthy, nutritious food along the way, you'll feel better, you'll be more mentally clear, more energized for activities, and you'll be able to drive further for longer periods of time. Panera Bread is my go-to breakfast hotspot. Occasionally I'll splurge and indulge Starbucks, but for the most part I like to hit up Panera Bread in the morning when I'm traveling, because most of the food is very wholesome and nutritious there, believe it or not. And all of their baked goods are baked the night before, so everything is fresh. So the best case scenario, if you feel like you need some kind of a treat or a little sugar, is to purchase some bananas or apples. That's what I do. GPS signal lost. Apparently I lost my GPS signal. That happens frequently in West Virginia. But it's a beautiful morning. I gotta say, West Virginia is stunning. It's very colorful. It's hard to tell because the sun is still rising. It's a bit cloudy today. But I'm just happy that the sun is shining and I got an early start. I feel really good. I had my vitamins. I gotta say, Charleston is a quiet little city. But I like it. Good vibes here, for sure. That Panera. I picked up a delicious breakfast sandwich, ciabatta, double scrambled eggs, double American cheese, and over here got an extra large iced coffee. I just pumped up with the 50-pound dumbbell, so I feel fantastic. Got to get my protein in. It's actually a Spirit Halloween over there. I was thinking about checking it out, but right now I'm Kentucky bound, baby. So we finally made it to Diamond Caverns, located in Mammoth Cave National Park. Diamond Caverns, discovered in 1859. I'm so excited. This has been on my bucket list for many years, but I very rarely road trip south. This is actually my first time road tripping south in 2 years, so I'm particularly excited. So I'm here in beautiful St. Louis, Missouri on this sunny day, bright and early. I also got my caramel macchiato. You know how we do. I get mine ice with no ice and only 2 pumps of vanilla sweetener. Now, for la pièce de résistance, over here we got the Impossible Breakfast Sandwich, which is honestly one of the tastiest vegan treats you can personally buy. It's so good. And over here, we got the tomato mozzarella, which is my favorite meal at Starbucks. If you guys haven't tried the tomato mozzarella, oh my god, it's so good. So good. It's actually my second time driving through St. Louis. I always love it. It's a beautiful city, always good vibes. And the St. Louis Arch always impresses. Right next to the mighty Mississippi. I love it. I love it. St. Louis. Got Busch Stadium, Budweiser. Yeah, St. Louis is a beautiful city. It's very happening, very hip, but also very historic. It's always a privilege cruising through this beautiful city. Love it. Beautiful Missouri on this sunny day. And I'm currently banging out the Loop Trail, which is right around 7 miles round trip. And I'm looking for actual rock bridge, which I'm really excited to check out. And it feels wonderful to be back into nature after having driven hundreds of miles without stopping. That's one of my favorite parts of traveling and spending time on the open road, is driving for long distances, collecting your thoughts, and then being that much more grateful to enter into nature and clear your mind. I really needed this, and the autumn colors are popping here big time. It's just yellow all around. Lovely, especially after a long drive. Kansas City! Woo! Here we are. Beautiful Kansas City. Historical Kansas City, baby. Seriously, one of the things that fascinates me about Kansas City more than any other city is the fact that if you look closely, it's covered in abandoned businesses and factories that are no longer functional, which shows me that the city has so much history. And it's just so intriguing to me. It shows that Kansas City has a lot of rich history. And I'm not kidding when I say, like, this city is covered in abandoned factories and businesses. Rundown old buildings. And I feel like it adds to that historical charm, ultimately. So the next time you're cruising through Kansas City, I want you to keep your eyes open. And I want you to look at all the abandoned factories and buildings and businesses, because it's intriguing to say the least.
The kids are like him at that, but there's no water because he's wood, he's a blockhead.
He's a blockhead, huh?
Anytime aliens is dinner party, they have dinner party, alien. What it takes in 2 hours. Chainsaw. Now the old ones, I tried to cut the eyes out.
You did that one in 2 hours.
I did only 2 hours.
Wow, that's crazy. Bang them out quick.
And then I put thumbtack in there.
Oh yeah, got a little eye there.
Everybody want me to do bears. He goes, everybody want me to do bears. And he goes, bears. That's all.
I kind of like these figures more. I like this more.
I went a different direction.
Yeah,
I want a triangle.
I like it. I like it.
Remember movie It? The movie It?
Oh yeah, classic horror film. Oh nice, I see. Very cool.
I'm sure you, but I didn't make a lady over there. So I gotta get equal time.
Love it. Come on, buddy.
My wife said them I still had a smiley face. I had a smiley face on them.
Oh nice.
Don't fall asleep during the party. Don't fall asleep.
Don't fall asleep during the party.
Looks like Winston Churchill maybe.
Winston Churchill. Oh, I see. I like that middle one. Very detailed. Wow. Very cool. Still same thing, 2 hours for these ones?
Yeah.
Wow. I would love to see you do it in action. That's really cool. 2 hours, man.
They're rocking his eye, or you're just happy to see me?
Oh.
They rock on coming out of State Capitol.
You see it right there, yep.
These big rock on coming out of State Capitol when they're modeled.
Oh, really?
Hammer and chisel.
Very cool.
I gotta take a look for that.
The Screamer, no doubt.
Hi! I'm gonna start going to Louisiana, something fucked up.
So you pulled these all out of the city?
No, they made up from here.
Oh, really?
Wow,
that's so cool.
County said they didn't know what I did down here. They said they didn't know what I did. I said, I gotta do look out my driveways. I thought I was gonna bumper crop.
Yep. I can feel the energy in this place. It's really cool.
My friend Charlie.
Oh, you got the rock as the tongue. I like that.
That's Charlie.
The main man Charlie over here. Boy, a lot of carvings.
Would I? They turn purple when it rains. Tall one here. How do you carve a head out of a block of wood? You chip away or you chip a wall?
You chip away or chip a wall.
Remember we told what we call?
Yep.
For me, because I got done way, when I did a frog in my frog belly.
It's so cool.
Now I did most.
I like that one.
I did
Wow.
most carving about 8 years ago. So
Most of them are about a decade old.
Yeah.
I like that. You made the teeth with it, huh? That's awesome.
You ever heard of TV show Sister Wives?
That's really cool.
You heard of TV show Sister Wives?
Sister Wives?
Yeah, they were here.
Oh, really?
They were here before I did these. They asked me what I thought. I said, I have no trouble keeping one wife happy. If you can keep 4 women happy, be my guest.
Yeah. 4. Be my guest, right?
Well, they... See a little hill there in front of us?
My man. This is wild, I gotta say. You got...
See a little back here, coming up here?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Go back to right here.
Trying to figure it out. What is he doing? You tell me.
He's fanning the flame.
More stones.
Yeah, he said I couldn't even clean up how they put away. This right boat hit that was on the freeway. This one here, they said it was in the boonies. We got 2 days ago speaking, now you point, I posted 19 people.
It's smart, it's genius. There it is.
That was fire.
Yeah. So how long did it take you to build this one?
Took me a month to do all 3 of them.
A month to do all 3?
With my pistol can.
You placed all these too. Wow.
Add a wheelbarrow, had some buckets, sand from the same plant, wheelbarrow, some bags of copper with cement, some water for the house, and I did it by hand.
That's wild, man.
Then you know what happened next? I got me some concrete mixer. He doesn't make sense.
That's so cool, man. You sure are creative, my main man. You sure are creative.
I'll talk to you.
Car hinge. So how long did it take you to make this?
6 hours.
6 hours, that's it, of
Hour
course. No problem for you. No problem. My main man banging it out like it's nothing.
Well, what I did is I dug a hole right, see this hole right here? I dug a hole. I backed it into the hole, or pushed it into the hole.
Oh, I see what you did.
Raised up my track loader, and then poured out the floor before I put these big concrete blocks underneath it. We poured concrete pipe on that hole.
Ah, I see. So my man's got some ancient bones in
Mammoth.
there.
Petrified.
Wow. Did you find all this on the property?
I'm up out of a pond, one dug my pond out.
Really? Right in your pond, huh? Wow.
I mean, the animal would be right from me to you. Why? That's how big that animal would be.
Wow, that's so cool. You found all these in your pond, huh?
Camel.
Camel?
Camel. Had camel, short-faced bear, two-toed slop, mastodon, mammoth, short-horned
Holy
buffalo.
shit.
Rhinoceros.
That's a big one right there, rhinoceros.
Yeah, I think we're good about this hall.
Oh, yeah.
See, you got a whole box full of bones in here.
That's so cool. Ancient bones, man.
Everybody said, yeah, have you found any human bones? I don't want to know.
Having one of those moments, gang. One of those incredible moments that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. Out here, exploring canyons in Colorado, completely alone, completely at peace. As I've said before, these are the moments I cherish the most in life. this area all to myself because it's a bit tricky and steep getting here, as you'll see. So, not many people want to come over here. But I'll show you a view over yonder. Check this out. Wow. Amazing. Feeling completely motivated, invigorated, and at peace up here. It's so quiet. The views are spectacular. Knee deep in the mountains on this beautiful Christmas day. Feeling blessed to be back in nature. And I wanted to take this opportunity to close out my series that I've been shooting all year, traveling around America, exploring America. And I wanted to do so at the end of 2021, on Christmas Day. So that's exactly what I decided to do. I hiked up here deep in the mountains, breathing in fresh, clean, thick, cold air, feeling invigorated and alive. Just so stoked and blessed to have had such an incredible year. I broadened my horizons, saw so many incredible places, and feel privileged to have documented a majority of it for you guys and gals. And I really truly hope you enjoyed all the content I provided. So have a very blessed year. Set lots of goals, set lots of standards, accomplish every single one of them to the best of your abilities, and make the most of life.